Mom by faith, 'cause I don't know how, but I know who, and I'm mom by faith. Come along with me and see that in Christ I can do anything. Hello y'all. So I said in my homeschooling video I was going to show you guys their folders and how I just put it together and what's in it. So this is this video. I'm going to show you the contents of their folder. This is my baby girl's folder. Her name is Judea Elise. And my son has a folder just like this, but his name is at the bottom. And those stickers on the front are the rewards that they get after each lesson. They get a sticker and then they just put it wherever they want it on the front. So this is as many lessons as we have done, and some of the stickers has fallen off, so it's actually been more. Excuse me, Judah. Excuse me. All right, so here it is. I got this. Guys, I'm trying to make the video. Be quiet, please, a little bit. I got all of these supplies from Walmart, except the stickers. The stickers are from Dollar Tree. So here is the folder. I opted for this one without the pockets simply because it was the cheapest one. So you know, everybody can get whatever they like. And then I filled it with these sheet protectors because the lesson changes every week. This week, Judea. This week I have a sheet for tracing, and the first sheet is always a tracing sheet. It could be lines, shapes, whatever, but it's always tracing. But it's not like alphabet, it's like tracing lines or something. But this week it's shapes. And then on the back of that I do have a number for the week that we trace, and I just make sure that they can identify that this is a 3. Now underneath this 3 is this lesson, which was the first tracing sheet that I worked with them on, and I realized they are not good with going horizontal, tracing horizontally. They're more it's easier for them to go down. So this has been here for like 4 weeks because they're not ready for this lesson. And then also all these all these squigglies, way too advanced for them. They're only 2. They're only 2, so they're not able to, figure out how to do that and actually follow. So this is just there because I'm just like, eventually they'll get to it. And I just put the actual lesson on top. All right, and so after the number, that's when we get into the letters for the week. I do 3 letters a week. This week it is JKL. And each day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, they'll trace. So J for Monday, K for Tuesday. Oh, Lord, they're loud. I'm sorry. K for Tuesday, L for Wednesday. And on Thursday, they trace all of them. And I check to see if they can identify each of them. And Thursday is like our test day. And then Friday is Fun Friday. So anyways, this sheet I got from this website. I literally just Googled and I found this, and so we started doing it. But what I like about it is not only do they get to trace the letters, but there's also sample pictures that they can practice the pronunciation and identify objects that coincide with the letter. So I'll say, this is a J, and I'll show them how to trace it, and then we'll go with before they even trace it themselves, we'll identify these things. So J for jellyfish, J for juice, J for Jackie, blah, 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 blah. And each one has that same pattern. So we're going to go all the way from A to Z. And after we do that, I don't know what we're going to get into, but I'll figure that out. All right, I came into my office because they are entirely too loud. In this first pouch, they have an expo marker and their stickers that I got from Dollar Tree. And so they use the expo marker to trace on top of the sheet protector. And that's great because they could just use the expo eraser, which is in the bucket in the room. Since I left the room, you can't see it, but it's a regular eraser that you would use on a whiteboard. And you just erase it off. So you see right here, there's a little bit of black. And you can just kind of wipe it off. After a bit, it will get a little dirty, but that's all right. It don't matter. So yeah, that's what's in this pouch. And so when they are practicing, they're tracing, they always use the expo marker. But on the test day, I do not let them use the expo marker. I actually take the sheets out of the slip and I give them a crayon and they actually draw on the paper itself, because it's a test and it's supposed to be permanent, and over time I get to assess how they are improving, what are they still struggling with, and all those things, because it's actually on the paper. So I like this setup because we get to practice all week tracing on this, tracing on it. They can make a mistake, I can erase it, I can correct them. But on test day, whatever it is whatever it is. I even test them on like identifying that this is a J. If they get it right, I give them a check right there. And then we go and we identify each item. And if they get it right, I get a check for each item that they correctly identified. And so that just helps to know, you know, how they're improving and how they're identifying different objects and different pictures, and what words they may struggle. Well, they struggle to say a lot of words, honestly, to be honest. So that's neither here nor there. But yeah, so today I'm actually going to take all of these papers out. I'm going to take out 3 JKL. I have a little mini staple. I'm going to staple them together and they're going to do their exam, their little test. And we're going to see how they have improved. I'm not going to show that in this video because this video is really just about what is in this folder. And all of this together, my daughter's folder, her brother's folder, I think all the supplies together was $25, and maybe that's even too much. And it's only because I had to buy 2 of each thing because they are twins. I had to buy 2 of each thing. So imagine if it was cut in half. It's very inexpensive, all of these stuff that I bought, and we've been using all these same supplies for the past. Let me show my face. We've been using all these same supplies for the past month or so. So that $25 has stretched and it will continue to stretch. And we have our printer here. This is where I print just everything, you know, all the documents. So it is very much so an in-house thing. I don't have a book that I'm using for, what is that? For the different activities. There's not a book or anything. I'm just printing it offline for free and filling up my folder. So very inexpensive, very doable if you are looking for a strategy for homeschooling. And these are 2-year-olds and they've been doing pretty well. They've been really, I'm really able to see their progress. And they enjoy doing the folders. They get excited. So my daughter's waiting for me to get in there to start her. So I'm going to do that. And thanks for watching this video. Go ahead and like and subscribe for more content like this. And following our journey in the Trujillo household. All right, you have a blessed day.